Top Democratic officials in Florida are calling on the Biden Justice Department to investigate Republican Governor Ron DeSantis following a report from the Miami Herald that Ocean Reef, a wealthy gated community, received COVID-19 vaccines before much of the state. The Herald reports that DeSantis' campaign has raised almost $4 million since December, including a $250,000 check from Ocean Reef resident and former Illinois Republican Governor Bruce Rauner. Governor DeSantis denies the Herald story, calling it a, quote, poorly executed hit piece, and said the vaccines came from a hospital system. We have invited Governor DeSantis to join us on this program to speak about the issue. Joining me now is one of the Democratic officials calling for an investigation, Nikki Fried, the Florida Commissioner of Agriculture and Consumer Services. Commissioner Fried, thank you so much for your time. Before I play for you what Governor DeSantis said yesterday, why do you believe there was potential criminal activity here?
You know, what we have seen here in the state of Florida is pop-up sites all over the state of Florida, and that a lot of these pop-up sites are in very exclusive communities where you've seen some campaign donations to Governor DeSantis either in the last couple of months or certainly throughout his campaign. And this last one is the most egregious, where a very exclusive resort area in the Keys, 17 members of the community gave $5,000 checks in December, and then another $250,000 check some weeks afterwards. And so, you know, as somebody who is a past public defender, I saw time and time again thousands of cases. And so I'm very well aware of fact patterns. And I don't need a Harvard law degree to know that when there's smoke, there's fire. And so that's why we've asked for criminal investigation, because some of this stuff is just too coincidental to not have a direct link to campaign contributions of receiving this life-saving vaccinations.
Let me play for you, as I mentioned, what the governor said yesterday in defense of himself.
If you're 65 and up, I'm not worried about your income bracket. I'm worried about your age bracket. It was not anything that the state set up. It was done through one of the hospital systems that had vaccine. They thought it made sense to go and do 65 and plus, and I think it was a smart decision to do that.
What kind of investigation are you looking for? Who should conduct this investigation? At what level? What's your argument against the governor's assertion that he wasn't involved in vaccine distribution?
You know, this has been the governor's MO since taking office, and quite frankly, since the pandemic started, really shifting the blame to other people. We saw it throughout the pandemic, and now we see it here with the vaccines. You know, if he had a clear plan from day one on the distribution of these vaccines, we wouldn't be getting into these situations. The vaccines come to him and to the Department of Health, and then they get disseminated. And so if he says that he is unaware, then whose responsibility is it? He finally needs to take some ownership in some of the things that are happening here in our state. And again, it is too coincidental, which is why we've asked the FBI to engage and look at what is happening here in the state. Again, this is just one example of what has been happening time and time again since this rollout has occurred here in the state of Florida.
You also wrote that lawmakers on the House Select Subcommittee on the coronavirus crisis, asking them to investigate. Why not leave it with law enforcement instead of bringing Congress into this?
Look, this is all hands on deck. Things are happening here in the state of Florida that is corruption at its worst. And so what we have seen is really wanting to have all hands on deck to figure out what is happening here in the state. And if, in fact, the governor is using these vaccines as a political tool and a political weapon, we're hearing communities that have been opposing Governor DeSantis's views and approach to the pandemic are now not getting vaccines. We see a disproportionate amount of African American and minority communities receiving the vaccine here in the state of Florida, as previous spots showing that only 11% of our Hispanic community and 5.1% of our Black community, compared to 51% of the 65 and over in the white communities. So because we didn't have a plan in place and the governor is not taking ownership and leadership in this, you are seeing these huge disparities in where these vaccines are placed. And we need to be working together with the White House, with Congress, and now this FBI investigation that we called on to make sure that everybody has equal opportunity and access to this life-saving medicine that is a federal and state resource and should be utilized as such.
Given the critique that you have laid out and the criticism and concerns that you have you decided if you will run against Governor DeSantis next year?
You know, it is clearer and clearer every single day that Governor DeSantis needs to be a one-term governor. The amount of corruption that we have seen from this administration is mind-boggling. You know, so many people here in our state have been, you know, have come from other countries where they've seen government corruption at its worst. And I have vowed to stand up against this corruption in our state. And so as the only statewide elected Democrat, more and more people have come to me and asked me to run. I'm certainly taking it seriously. The people of the state of Florida deserve something better in Tallahassee.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. You should know that you can follow today's top stories and breaking news and catch up on your favorite MSNBC shows all in one place. Download the NBC News app today.